Welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening, everybody. Now, I know, it's been a while, because the last one, we did the Black Marsh, and it became a sort of accidental Halloween special, and now it's nearly Valentine's Day. So I know it's been a while, there is a reason. So, not long after the last video was uploaded, I sat down on one of my days off work, and I started recording the rest of the Awakening series, and I bulk recorded all of it, and I finished it, and it took me about 6, 7, maybe 8 hours worth of actual recording time, and then I put them into the editing software, and I thought, that's strange, there isn't any audio on the bit where it should be me speaking. And that was when I realised that OBS had updated and it had deselected my microphone from its recording bit thing, and it hadn't recorded any of my audio at all, any of me talking. And I'd wasted an entire day, and I got very I got very let's say frustrated about that. So I didn't want to then jump in and start re-recording them straight away, because obviously I'd already done it all, and I'd be forgetting what I'd already said and what I'd not said, and also I was just quite annoyed, so I thought we'll leave it for a bit before I re-record them again. However, we do have another problem, because I do remember that at the end of last part we ended on a cliffhanger, where we had the ghostly dragon that flew over us, and we were going to go and fight the dragon. However, I have gone and looked at my save games, because obviously, I completed the game in the meantime, and yet I don't have a save, because usually when I finish a video I put a manual save in, so I've got a manual save at the end of every video, right? So if I need to jump back in at that point, I've got one. But apparently this time I just didn't do it, because what we've got Vigil's Keep here, which is you killed the lost disciple who was serving the mother. So that's after we've done Kal Hirol, right? And then the next save I've got is Vigil's Keep, the Baroness lies dead. So we've obviously done the Black Marsh, but we're back at Vigil's Keep. So I must have put this save in after we fought the dragon. I mean, hopefully I haven't done anything else. Hopefully I've just fought the dragon and then come back to Vigil's Keep and then put a save in. But of course it was so long ago I can't actually remember. So I'm assuming I must have had an autosave or a quick save. Yeah, which has now obviously been overwritten. Although interestingly, these are all from the Silverite mine, and I'm sure that I actually finished the entire thing. Maybe I'm misremembering that as well. I don't bloody know. I sometimes wonder how I get through life, in all honesty. Yes, so anyway, I don't have that save, so we can't go and fight the dragon, because, I mean, unless I go back and replay the Black Marsh again, in my own time. And I did seriously consider that, but then I thought, you know what, life's too short. I already don't have enough time in my day. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to jump into this save here, which is where we currently are, which is after the Black Marsh, so I'm afraid you've missed the dragon fight, but I'm going to make you a deal. The next time I do an Awakening playthrough, because of course I am doing 8 Dragon Age playthroughs, and I would like to do an Awakening playthrough for all of them, but I am going to at least have to do it for one more to get all of the achievements. So the next time I do an Awakening playthrough, I will do a video of that dragon fight, just specifically that dragon fight, just for you. There we go. So, of course, it's been so long, I cannot remember what on earth was going on. I can't remember who we've spoken to, I can't remember what quests we've got, especially since, I did actually, as I say, complete the game, so obviously I'll be able to remember doing things which you haven't seen because it never got uploaded. So this might end up being a very, very confusing rest of the series, to be honest with you, but we're going to do our best. So let's have a look at our journal, see what we've got. So we've got the Wending Wood, so we haven't been to the Wending Wood yet. So that's the last major main plot thing that we need to do. Companions, we still haven't done Anders' quest apparently. We still need to do Ogren, so we need to speak to Ogren about his family. And yes, we need to visit Kristoff's wife. Because Justice wanted us to do that because he's feeling a little bit guilty. Now, I can't remember if that conversation... I'm assuming we must have just had that conversation before I've dropped this save. Yes. So, you probably haven't seen that either, where you go and talk to Justice and he says that he wants to meet Kristoff's wife. And I believe I said something along the lines of, maybe that's not such a good idea, love, because it might be a little bit insensitive to walk up to Kristoff's wife in Kristoff's dead, decomposing body. But that's what he wants to do. Okay, so I think, have we done Nathaniel's quest? I can't even remember what Nathaniel's quest is, so I don't know. And I also can't remember what Sigrun's quest is. I basically can't remember anything. We're going into this blind. I'm going to go and talk to Farrell over there.
You're not here on my account. It's just a scratch.
Oh, that's right. You dived in front of me to protect me from a assassination attack thing. Was that something that was in one of the parts that's been uploaded? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. There was that people tried to assassinate me, and he jumped in front of me and took an arrow for me. So I don't know if that's something you've seen or not. I have no idea. Right, okay. Yes, thank you, Varel.
It's nothing. It was an honor. I'm flattered by the attention, but even the herbalist admits that it looks worse than it is. I'll be barking orders for you in no time, Commander.
Okay, brilliant. You know what, now I'm thinking about it, that might actually not have been something that you've seen. Yeah, because there was a coup. When you come back to Vigil's Keep at some point, there's a coup and lots of people attack you. And it's all like Ban Esmerel and stuff like that. And Varel jumps in front of you to protect you from an arrow, and he takes an arrow to the arm. So that's a thing that happened, just, you know, whether you've seen that or not, I don't know. For fuck's sake. You know that 100% professional thing that I put at the start of every one of my videos? It's ironic. I don't know if you've ever figured that out. Right, okay. So, apparently we've done everything in Amaranthine apart from Anders' quest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, we'll go and do Anders' quest in Amaranthine and also go and find Kristoff's wife. So we'll need those two. And then we'll need a rogue, won't we? Yeah, we'll need Nathaniel. Nathaniel's quite a good rogue as far as I can recall, because I can't remember what flipping tactics I was using or anything. I have... Honestly, you have no idea how annoyed I am that my flipping microphone wasn't bloody set up properly for that flipping bulk recording, because do you know what? It was really flipping good. I felt proper proud of myself after I'd finished that day's work. Anyway, right, let's head to Amaranthine. Okay, abandoned warehouse. I believe this is where we need to go for Anders' quest.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
Yeah, so he's looking for his phylactery, in case you've forgotten. And he believes that it's here, for reasons that I cannot remember, because I can't remember anything. Hey dear. You definitely get your money's worth when you subscribe to me, don't you? Considering that you don't pay anything. Right, okay.
I'll take care of it.
Right, okay, so we've got some half-decent loot there. Drop a quick save. Head through into here, see what's happening.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you.
I'm not asking him to submit to anything. Yes, he has made a fine Grey Warden so far. He's a very useful healer.
So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! Queen Honora allowed my conscription!
The Chantress authority supersedes the crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks.
Well, I mean, he can. He literally can. Like, you know... Although I suppose it's interesting, who is the higher authority here? Is it the Chantry or is it the Grey Wardens? Because they both operate independently of, like, governments and whatnot. I mean, I've always sort of thought that, like, the Grey Wardens are just untouchable by anybody. But here's the thing. The Chantry actually has power. Like, political power. Whereas the Grey Wardens don't really. What they operate on is, sort of, like, respect. People respect them. But not as much as they used to, although there has just been a blight, so you would think that the respect for the Grey Wardens would have gone up a little bit. But then, by the time you get to Inquisition, that's definitely not the case, is it? The Grey Wardens are definitely viewed as, like, you know, just sort of lowly kind of scum, I suppose. So yes, I think the Grey Wardens definitely rely on their reputation for their power, whereas the Chantry actually have, like, power and wealth and political influence. And I suppose that matters more at the end of the day as to who sort of gets the last say. But I have lots of very nasty magic spells and also, like, a spirit with a big sword and a very good rogue who's incredibly good with a bow and arrow. So, to be honest, I think we win. Yes, he stays with us.
Hardly surprising from yet another mage. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
Okie dokie. Right. Yeah, it's like 4 against 2. Oh, 3. They've got a third one, but I don't really fancy your chances, love. I think we'll just slap a quick death hex on her. And then we'll just do a bit of a paralyze. Of course, I mean, the trouble is, like, I am a mage, and Templars are literally trained to, like, dispel magic and stuff like that, but she doesn't seem to be having a lot of luck so far, does she, bless her? Oh, I've managed to stun Anders. That's not very nice. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of vulnerability hex on her. Which she resisted. What an arsehole. Oh, she resisted me Winter's Grasp as well. What a cow. Okay. Petrify. See if we can petrify her. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And electrocute. Anders is nearly dead. That's not good because he's our healer. He's still stunned. I need you to wake up, love, and I need you to take a health potion. Okay, we just throw a bit of a stone fist at her. I mean, we've almost got her, you know. We almost have. Trouble is she resists a lot of his spells. But, yeah, she can't resist a sword to the face, can she? And down she goes, and just got one little boy left, and that's it.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
Great, good. Anybody remember who Nemea is? No, me neither. Not a clue. Not a clue. Yes, I need every Grey Warden friends to go for each other. I never liked Templars. That's not true. Constance is very much a kind of pro-circle mage, isn't she? Which is strange considering she's also like a blood mage who dabbles in lots of dark magic and whatnot, but... yeah, she's a complicated character. Right, yes, friends stick up for each other, Anders.
I guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Right, so that's Anders dealt with. Now we need to go and find Christoph's wife. Well, while we're passing, we might as well check in with the Blight Orphans and see if they need anything from us. Ahaha! Right, okay. Scavenger hunt. Some of us orphans lost our things while playing in the streets last night. We have so little in life that these things are very important to us. Our nurse says that since someone is looking out for us, we should ask for help. We lost a pitchfork, a hammer, the soles of a pair of shoes. And something appears to be scratched out here. A doll. We would also like a pie. What the hell are these orphans doing? Jesus. Okay. Thank you for the book. We're having a lot of fun with it. We also want to say a big thank you to Mother Liana for lending us the book. Yes, we nicked a book from a priest for a bunch of orphans, who may not even be orphans. I mean, for all we know, they could be just like a... well, I don't know. I don't know what they could be. We've never met them. We've got something for her. It's a bunch of herbs we gathered ourselves. They're in the basket. Can someone put the herbs in Liana's bed? It will be a nice surprise for her and make her bed smell like roses and lavender. Will it? Will it? Or will it actually do something nasty to her? Like, will it bring her out in a rash or something? I don't feel like I 100% trust these orphans. Someone should do something about crazy harpies who get hysterical and try to kill people who are just trying to have a bit of fun. It's probably her sister's fault. She's just as insane as Melissa, whatever, is. And someone should do something about her too, except she lives in Denerim and it's far away. The Blight Orphans are afraid of this crazy lady. Someone should scare her away with a scarecrow in front of her house with a knife. Oh my god. Okay, so we need to find their things that they lost. We need to put some herbs in Mother What's-Her-Name's bed. And then we need to put a scarecrow with a knife in its hand outside somebody's front door. Brilliant. This seems like exactly the sort of thing that the Warden Commander and all of Amaranthine should be dedicating her time to, 100%. Actually, do you know what? I wonder if it's the Friends of Red Jenny. If that's who these orphans are. Because this has, like, Sarah written all over it, doesn't it? Sarah from Inquisition. Do you think it's her? Do you think she spent some time in Amaranthine and they're just, like, posing as these Blight Orphans to get the Warden Commander to do stuff for them, but it's actually the Friends of Red Jenny? Because honestly, this is, like, exactly the kind of shit that they would be involved in. Okay, so, first things first. Let's head up to the, yes, the Chantry to put some things in her bed. Have we done any of the Chanter's quests?
All things
no, we haven't. Are there any Chanter's quests to do? Oh my god, there are. Okay, so we've already accepted that one. A donation of poultices. The Chantry supplies are running low once more. The sisters urgently require a donation of 5 potent health poultices. I'm sure I've got those. Yeah, I've got flipping 21 of them. You can have them, love.
Give shelter to the weary.
There we go, and that got us absolutely nothing except some experience to level us up. Brilliant. Oh, I still haven't picked another specialisation for Anders, man. Should we make him a shapeshifter? Just because it boosts his constitution. I mean, I'm probably not going to bother specialising in any of these specialisations, to be honest, at this point. I'm just looking at the bonuses it gives you. I mean, that gives 2 magic and 3 mental resistance. Blood magic is 2 constitution and 2 spell power. I like shapeshifter. We'll go shapeshifter. And then, what do we want to give him? What do we want to give him? Let's give him some vitality. Should do death magic, because then we can head on to curse of mortality, and that might be a bit useful. You still need to level up. Why do you still... Oh, I didn't put any attributes in. Flipping it, man. 2 magic, 1 willpower. Actually, he has a lot in magic. Should we put them all in willpower? We'll do that. Why not? I mean, the trouble is, when you've got to this point in Awakening, because, you know, the level goes higher in Awakening. I mean, I know the enemies are harder as well, but still, it gets to the point where you're just sort of like... It doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't really matter what you put into. I mean, you've already filled up all of your flipping slots and everything. I think, why am I even doing it? 2 in dexterity, 1 in cunning. And, oh, I don't know. Improved stealing. Do you know something? I'm currently doing the playthrough with Dorabella, who is my next one in the Dragon Age project. And she's a rogue. And I thought, because for each one of the playthroughs that I'm doing, I'm trying to, like, play the game in a new way. Because as much as I have, like, something like 1,000 hours in Dragon Age Origins, I usually just play the game pretty much the same every time, to be honest. And there's so much in the game that I just never use. And so I thought, well, okay, she's a rogue, so we're going to actually use some of the rogue talents. So I've actually been using pickpocketing for the first time ever. Like, the only time I've ever used pickpocketing is in that quest in the Circle Tower where you pickpocket off the guy that you summon. And you know what? It's actually quite good pickpocketing. It's just like whenever you enter a new area, you just go around and pickpocket everybody. And mostly you get like ingredients like elf fruit and stuff like that. Sometimes you get health potions, which is quite good. But I have got some like really good items off people. Like, I got a belt that gave me +2 constitution. I got an imperial crossbow, which was worth quite a lot of money. You can actually get some quite decent items off people. Like, it's actually quite good to use pickpocketing. So, oh, I didn't give him his flipping... I didn't give him his, let's do this again now. His, yes, his thing. Right, we'll give him pickpocketing, and then, what do we need? Let's just put the last one in that. Why not? Okay, yeah, so if we go to Nathaniel...
Nathaniel here.
Nathaniel here. Reporting for duty, sir. Right, so if we just go and, like, try and pickpocket people. So, pickpocket you. There we go. Stealing success. Oh, we got money. Yeah, sometimes you get money. And if we go in here... And the thing is, if you fail, there's no consequences. It's not like Oblivion where people start chasing you and stuff like that. It's just like stealing wasn't successful. But it seems to be that if you pickpocket off, like, actual named characters and stuff like that, you get better stuff. So... That's what it seems to be to me, anyway. That was the wrong thing. There we go. Items received. Let's see what that was. It might have been Soul Root Bomb. I don't know. This is an issue I have with Origins, is that you don't actually know what you've stolen. So anything that's new since the last time you went into the inventory has a gold thing around it. But I don't know what exactly it was that I stole off her. Could have been any of this. See if there's anything, like, particularly good. I don't know. Because I don't know what was already in me flipping inventory to her. So I have absolutely no idea what I've stolen off her. But now, you see, we've gone over all of those. So now there's no gold bands around anything. So the next time we steal off someone, we'll know exactly what it was. We'll steal off this poor refugee. Steal off her. Oh, stealing failed. Oh, she knew I was stealing from her. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. That's alright. Steal off the revered mother, why not? We're about to put herbs in our bed. We've already stolen a flipping book from her.
Where did the brothers put my book? They should be switched for their insolence.
Yeah, she knows our book's missing. Steal off her, stealing success. Oh, we got money. There we go, we got money off the revered mother. Oh, this is Kristoff's wife. Brilliant.
Please, do not be alarmed. I do not wish to frighten you.
You are in my husband's body.
I am a spirit of justice. I meant your husband no harm. I would ease your distress had I the power.
I knew when he left that this could happen. He told me. His father died a Grey Warden too.
Tell me, is there anything I can do for you? Tell me, and I will do it.
Avenge him, spirit. I will wait for his ashes a little longer, if it means that whoever did this to him will pay.
The Darkspawn. Yes, I understand. And she is gone. Did I do the right thing?
Well, to be honest, I think she took that very well. So, I think we must have missed this as well. Because when you come back from the Black Marsh... I really wish I'd put that flipping save in. Like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Yeah, when you come back from the Black Marsh, Aura is stood by the well, I think. And she thinks that it's Kristoff, and obviously it's not. It's Kristoff's decomposing body with a spirit in it. And Justice sort of explains that, and she runs away in tears, as you would, which is why he then decides that he needs to talk to her and try and set things right. Right, so this is like the second time she's seen him. So to be honest, I think she handled that a lot better than most people probably would. Yes, I don't think there is a right thing to do here. That is probably quite right. Yeah.
That is wise. She loved this man a great deal, and he loved her. I envy what they had. I must think on this more. But another time. Thank you for bringing me here.
You are very welcome, my friend. Okie dokie. So, yes, I was going to pickpocket her, but not going to do that now. Instead, we're going to pickpocket this praying woman, if we can. Oh, this praying woman doesn't exist. Yeah, so that is something that I've noticed as well, that there are certain people who just don't exist and can't be pickpocketed. Which is fair enough. Do you exist? You don't exist either. Okay. That's fine. They're all just figments of our imagination. Right, let's put the herbs in Mother What's-Her-Name's bed.
I'll get on it.
There we go. Sigrid, Justice and Nathaniel all disapproved of that. I mean, Nathaniel was the one who literally did it, but he disapproved while he was doing it. Okay, so, yeah, I sometimes wish in games like this that when you had quests like that, there was, like, something that happened if you don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes if you have a quest that's just, a bit, I don't know, morally dubious, you can refuse to do it because it's morally dubious. But nothing happens if you refuse to do it. Like, it doesn't get completed, it just stays in your quest log. And there's no resolution. So you sort of feel like you have to do it because it's a quest and you want to do all the quests. But I just always think that there should be something that happens if you refuse to do something. That's just, because if you just think, I'm not playing the kind of character who would do that, so you can then refuse to do it. But then there should be like some kind of outcome from that. Otherwise it just feels unresolved. So you just sort of feel pressured into doing all of this stuff, even if you think it's really out of character for your warden. Because to be honest, I don't know if Constance is the kind of person who would run around after blight orphans. Doing random stuff like stealing off revered mothers and whatnot. But right, okay. So we've got some commoners we can try and steal off. We've also got a hammer, which we need. I tried to think what these blight orphans were doing out at night with a hammer and a pitchfork. I'm not sure I want to know. Right, pickpocket off you. Oh, failed in that one. Nathaniel, you're letting me down here. Let's grab the hammer. Then over here we have pitchfork. There we go. Oh, we got money. We're getting a lot of money. Getting a lot of money. I didn't get much money in when I was playing with Dorabella. I mostly got like health potions. I've got a lot of health potions pickpocketing off people while playing as Dorabella. Right, try pickpocketing off the merchant.
Immediately.
That got us something. I have no idea what it was because there's nothing highlighted. But it got us something. It definitely got us something. Also, there's a pie for the Blight Orphans. We're apparently just going to take that pie. We're not going to pay for it. We're just going to take it. That's Warden Commander's privilege, that is. And shoe soles. I think that's everything that we needed. Okie dokie. Now we just need to find a scarecrow. Also, I'm going to try and pickpocket Octum the Grocer. Yay! And we got a lesser health potion. There we are. You see, you get health potions and stuff. I mean, we don't really need a lesser health potion because we've got, like, lots of them. But, it's useful at the start of, like, the main game. You can get stuff like this. Ooh, should we try and pickpocket Constable Aiden? There we go. We got something off him. That was a greater health potion. I want to get something good. Because I was getting, like, items that I've never seen before. And I'm like, are these items that can only be pickpocketed off people? Also, there's a scarecrow. I can't do anything with that scarecrow. Is there another scarecrow that I can, like, pick up? Oh, hang on a minute. There's a doll. We needed a doll, didn't we? Well, grab ourselves a doll. Brilliant. Right, so we need a scarecrow and we need a knife. I mean, I found the scarecrow, I just can't pick it up. Maybe we need the knife first. Where are we going to get a knife? I am going to bet there will be a knife in the kitchens of the tavern. Let's see if I'm right. I am... Oh, I was going to say I'm wrong, but there we go. I'm right. There's a kitchen knife there. We'll just
I'll take care of
nick
it.
this kitchen knife.
No one needs to see
See if
that.
anybody
I saw the
can be
revered mother at
pickpocketed.
the
Let's try and
apothecary,
pickpocket the
trying
innkeeper.
to get something
There we
for
go.
it.
75 silver. Why not? I mean, you know what? This makes sense when you're like penniless at the beginning of the main game. When you're literally the Warden Commander and you're just wandering around like pickpocketing bits of silver off, you know, the people in your Arling, it feels a bit dubious, but still. So we can drop off the things for the Blight Orphans while we're here. Drop that off. There we go. Go. Take the scarecrow. That is a terrifying looking scarecrow, I have to say. I usually find scarecrows quite sort of quaint and twee and cute, but that's quite a terrifying looking scarecrow. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the good lady's house. We just... There we go. There's a scarecrow. Oh my god. If you walked out of your door in the morning and you saw a scarecrow with a knife in its head, how would you react? Like, fucking hell. You know, when I lived in Scotland, we lived right out in the countryside in the middle of nowhere and up like a farm track. And the farmer up the road from us owned all of the land round and about. It was a castle, actually, that he owned. But, it was a Scottish castle. It wasn't like a medieval castle. Scottish castles are more like fancy manor houses, really. Well, they're just manor houses with turrets because... the Scots didn't build castles. It was when the English came in and the English built the castles. So the castles are a lot more, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Younger, I want to say. Like, not as old as, like, the castles that you get in England, which are all, like, medieval ruins. Because he was actually selling the castle. It was on the market for £1 million and it never, ever sold. Ever. As long as I lived there. I don't think it's sold now. But, anyway, yes. So he owned all of the land and he owned this castle. And he owned a lot of the cottages that he rented out. So he had a lot of tenants, and some of the tenants had issue with him for some reason, I don't know why, and they left a stag's head on his doorstep. That's a thing that actually happened. They left like a stag's head, like they killed a stag, decapitated it, and put its head on his doorstep. There you go. That's the kind of fun stuff that happens in rural communities. I'm assuming that quest is now completed, is it? Yeah, that's just completed now. Like, I don't get anything for it. That's the thing. I'm just, like, doing this stuff for the Blight Orphans for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I'm just running around doing, like, you know, daft, mischievous things for them. So if I go back to the board... Making amends. Okay, the scarecrow was great, except someone knocked it over... And it smashed Melissa's tomato plants. What, in the 5 seconds since I planted it there? We saw Melissa... How do you even say that? Melissa? It might be Melissa, actually. Melissa. Because, of course, they can't spell, can they? So, you know, it could be anything. We saw Melissa crying over her lost tomatoes, and we were very sorry. We're poor orphaned children who don't know right from wrong. We want to say sorry to Melissa. She likes flowers, but we want to make sure Melissa doesn't come at us with the rake like she did last time, so we can't deliver the flowers ourselves. Will someone find some flowers and put them in front of Melissa's house for us? Okay, let's go and do that then. I mean, I realise that there's like sort of, you know, Darkspawn and... you know, talking Darkspawn, ravaging the land and all of that kind of stuff, and lots of people are dying and it's kind of my responsibility to protect them. But to be honest, I just want to run some errands for these Blight Orphans. That's what I want to do. Right, where am I going to find flowers? Chantry? Would there be flowers in the Chantry? I can see flowers highlighted over there. Excellent. Yes, oh, and it's from the Revered Mother's desk as well, so we're just nicking more stuff from the Revered Mother. We do love just to nick stuff from the Revered Mother. I wonder if we can pickpocket her again, actually.
So rough.
Oh, there's nothing to
So
steal.
itchy.
We've already stolen everything. Oh, well. Okay, so now we're going to just put some flowers on her doorstep. There we go. First we put, like, a scarecrow with a knife in its head in front of her doorstep. And now we're just putting random flowers on her door. Like, she's just going to think that she's got some sort of really freaky stalker right now. In fact, if anything, like, if I came out of my house one morning and there was a scarecrow with a knife in its head in front of my door, I would be freaked out. If the next morning I came out, there was just random flowers from somebody that I don't know on my doorstep, I would be like doubly freaked out at that point. At that point, I'd be like, you know, moving house, changing my name, moving to a different country type thing. Like, I don't see how the flowers are going to help. And the Blight Orphans have nothing else for us. That is apparently it for the Blight Orphans. Okie dokie. Well, that feels like a really productive use of my morning. So, what have we got left to do? We need to talk to Ogren about his family. And that's all stuff that will probably get done in the course of the Wending Wood. So basically, we've just got the Wending Wood left. So I think what we're going to do is we'll head back to Vigil's Keep, because I've got quite a full inventory. And I'll sort my inventory out, and we'll try speaking to Ogren.
This world is nothing like I thought it would be. The demons lust to cross the veil, but the rest of us scoff. We pity mortals, we do not envy them. Okay,
so I've just headed back to the Vigil, and apparently Justice is having a bit of an existential crisis. Okay, so, yes, perhaps you should help us instead.
The spirits consider mortals beyond their reach, and beyond help. They do not understand. We are wrong about this world. There is beauty here, and the mortals, they are worth saving. I thought you were like other mortals when you refused to help me in the Fade. But that is not fair.
Yeah, this is interesting. This gives us like a different perspective, because usually spirits are sort of depicted as being like good guys who, you know, I mean, they just want to leave us alone and let us live our life because, you know, they appreciate us and respect us, whereas actually they're sort of sitting up there being all hoity-toity thinking, oh, they're just beneath us, they're nothing, you know, they're not worthy of our time, whereas the demons are actually kind of like, I mean, yes, they want to like possess us and stuff like that, but they're actually genuinely interested and, you know, think that we are worth their time. It's just, you know, not necessarily in a good way. So, yes, yes, are you saying that we're friends now, Justice?
A friend? That is an interesting concept. I do not know how to respond to that. I wonder, may I make a request? There is something in this world you call lyrium. Might you find me an object made from it?
Yes. There are potions made of lyrium. I have a lot of them.
I desire only the smallest bit of pure rock. The version of lyrium that mortals dream of in the Fade, it is not the same. Here it sings. The sound is something only a spirit could hear, but it summons an ache I didn't know I had.
Okay, well, I will see what I can do.
Thank you. That is most kind.
Now, speaking of which, I do believe we have a lot of gifts to give people. So, we are going to start with that. Now, unlike the main game, I don't automatically know what gift belongs to who. So we're going to have to do a bit of guessing. However, Kristoff's locket, I'm assuming, is going to go to Justice.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
Excellent. Lyrium, the voice of the Baker, probably also going to go to Justice.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
Yes, now, we have an Elven runestone, which I'm going to assume is for Valana. Toy horse, that's going to be for Ogren. Because he did want a pony, didn't he?
What's this? A baby's plaything?
Yeah, you wanted a pony.
Wait, you paid attention to what I said when I was drunk? Oh, that's special. Ooh, hey, wanna buy a bridge? Too bad it's not a real pony, huh? Just as well. The real one's poop. This is... You make me laugh, Commander. Thanks.
I got plus 17 approval for that as well. Hopefully that'll be enough for him to tell me about his family. What is his approval with me? Kind of lower than everybody else, which is sort of strange considering that he's the one who was my mate before. Right, Sigrun, have we got anything for you? I mean, you can have an ornate silver bowl if you want it.
Thank you.
No, you didn't want that. Okay, fair enough. Aqua Magus. Fine spirits infused with a bit of refined lyrium. That'll be Justice. Justice likes anything with lyrium in it. Because he's a lyrium addict. Lyrium addict is old Justice.
A fine gift. My thanks.
Oh, that was actually only plus 3. And then we've got the Elven Runestone, which is going to be for Valana. We also have more in the chest, didn't we? Yeah, so we've got Kristoff's Mementos and Verses of Dreaming. That'll be for Justice. Engraved silver braces. I mean, these might just be like for anybody. Lyrium ring is going to be Justice. Gold earring, I mean, I would give that to Anders since he wears a gold earring. Carved greenstone. That could be for anybody. The braces. Whetstone might be for Sigrun because she just likes sort of random things from, you know, the surface world. She's a bit like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and she just likes the random stuff from the surface. Blank journal is for Valana, I remember that. Discarded journal will be for Valana as well, probably. I think that's everything. Okay, so, yes, Kristoff's mementos.
You have my sincere thanks.
Verses of dreaming.
You have my sincere thanks.
Lyrium ring.
What is that sound? Such beautiful singing. The stone within this ring. Is it lyrium? You found it. Just as I asked of you. I am most grateful.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It was literally in the chest by the corner. Yes, you're welcome.
Of all the things I have seen in this world, this is the most precious. I shall keep it at my side as a reminder that even in misfortune, good can be found.
The thing that is the most precious that you have come across in this world is a ring with some lyrium in it. Seriously? What about, like, you know, love and compassion and understanding? Is that no more precious, Kristoff? Is that no more precious? Right, okay. Do I have anything else? That's all Valana's stuff. Right, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to have a guesstimate for who all of this is for. So, I reckon the whetstone is for Sigrun.
Thank you.
And I was wrong. Huh, interesting, okay. Do you want the braces?
Thank you.
No, not really. The gold earring I'm going to give to Anders.
You shouldn't have.
Carved greenstone. Delicate greenstone engraved with eye-catching swirls. I'm going to try that with Sigrun, actually. Because, she's a dwarf, she likes stones, right?
Thank you.
No. Okay. Very hard to please, is old Sigrun. Okay, so let's try and equip everybody. So, what have we even got? You see, I've got too much stuff. Ooh, Lawkeeper's Mittens, +3 Constitution. I'll have them. Flippin' heck, I always want more Constitution. Lawkeeper's Boots. 2 Dexterity, 6 Defense. And 15% Electricity Resistance. In place of 4 Dexterity, 20% Fire Resistance, and 10 Physical Resistance. I think mine are better. Spellminder. It's nowhere near as good as the Reaper's Vestment. Blood Promise. Improves blood magic, but otherwise isn't that good. I don't actually use blood magic that often, do I? Lawkeeper's Cowl, not that good either. Now, Corrin's Proposal, what we got from the Black March, that's +2 to all attributes, which is incredible. But Key to the City is +2 to all attributes, plus other stuff. And then Life Giver is +10 to Constitution. I think we'll save that for somebody else. I mean, who am I going to be using a lot? Nathaniel. Use him a lot. Anders, I use him all the flipping time, don't I? Oh yeah, we'll get rid of flipping Hailstone. That's now. You can have Corrin's Proposal. You can also have, instead of Ring of Faith, you can have Soulbound, because that gives you a lot of resistances. Okay. And I think you can have Spellminder, because that's a little bit better than what you've got. You can also have the Lawkeeper's Cowl, because why not? Should we give him Lawkeeper's Boots? Yeah, I think we will. I think that'll be a good shout. I think Ogren can have all of the Sentinel stuff. I know you usually give that to Justice, because it looks better on him. But I'm going to be using Ogren more. Like, I don't think I would hardly ever be using Justice. I'll give you the Rough-Hewn Pendant, because why not? I think otherwise he's good as he is. Wait, Ring of Severity, +6 Constitution. Who the hell have I accidentally taken that off of? Because that feels like something I would want, like, on people. Oh, actually, no, it's just because it's restricted to rogues. That's what it is. That's why I haven't been paying attention to it. Well, you can get rid of the ice band. You can have that. I think that's her pretty much done. And is that everybody? Oh, I haven't done Justice. So... trouble is, I'm hardly ever going to be using Justice. That's the thing. Because he's just not that good. I mean, maybe if we outfitted him a bit better, he would be better. But to be honest, I think we're going to leave him as he is, because we're just going to be leaving him here most of the time. Okay. So, now I need to go and sell all of my shit. Right, let's see if Ogren is willing to speak to us.
Need something pummeled?
No, he is
Just
not.
say the word.
Okay. Yes, I believe that when I, first completed this game, I couldn't get him to speak to me either. So that might just not be a quest that we ever managed to complete. Right, where are we headed? Wending Wood. So, I think we're going to take Ogren. There is a very special reason that I always take Ogren to the Wending Wood, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. We'll take Anders and we'll take Nathaniel.
Yes.
It's not really one line. There is one line that Ogren has that is the sole reason that I always take him to the Wending Wood. Just for that line. because it's a brilliant line. Okay, so I don't think we need to speak to anybody else immediately, do we? Let's just head off. Okie dokie, and we are about to get attacked by flipping...
Not to belabor the point or anything, but I think this caravan was attacked.
Yes, thank you, Anders. That's more or less what I was about to say, but okay, sure, you just jump in there and interrupt me, why not? Also, Ogren needs a level up. Strength and a bit of... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to give him just dexterity. Because his dexterity is too low. And then we're also going to give him... I don't think he can be Spirit Warrior. Which, I mean, Spirit Warriors use magic. Right? And Ogren's a dwarf. So that doesn't really make sense. But he can also be a Templar, which I also find quite interesting, because that gives him, like, magic +3. No, +2 magic, +3 mental resistance. Although I suppose, actually, that means he can resist magic, and that does make sense for a dwarf. Let's make him a Guardian, why not? And then let's just give him that, why not? Again, we've got to the point in the game where I'm not even bothering to look, I'm just like, yeah, sure, let's give them that one. Okay, right. So, there's bandits up there who want to kill us, but first we're going to loot all of the stuff that they left behind, because why not? We need these fine silks, don't we? This caravan was smashed to bits, simple bandits would not have done this much damage. Yeah, we needed those fine silks for, somebody, I can't remember who, somebody wanted them. Right, okay, first things first, I'm going to launch a nice fireball right into the bloody middle of them, and I'm going to catch myself in the blast. Because that's how badass I am. Right, okay, let's try and paralyse the leader. Always a good shout. And then I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a shock on the 3 of them. There we go. You know what, I love playing as Constance. Constance is so much fun. And they go down nice and easy. Okay, yeah, playing as Constance is a lot of fun. It really is. Playing as a mage is always fun, but I think Constance is probably the best mage that I've ever done. Right, okay, we just picked up a thing for the codex. Right, orders to the militia. Kendall, the caravans can't get through the woods, and the village is running low on supplies. It's that Dalish clan causing trouble again, I know it. I had my man speak to their keeper several months back, and she, I think it was a she, you can't tell with these elves, oh fuck off you fucking arsehole, said they'd leave for more remote parts. It looks as though they're back, likely they're stupid landships blocking the road. They're a stubborn race and more than a little dense. You see, this sort of stuff does not help with relations, does it? Right, I must trouble you for a favour. Go to the Wending Wood and order them to leave. Mayor Grisby. This is a freaking mayor that's talking like this. Like, Jesus Christ, if you're in politics, you're meant to be, like, you know, diplomatic and stuff, aren't you? Right, okie dokie. I can see an engraved statue up there. I can see a bundle of cloth. I can see a chest. I can see enemies. Oh, I can see a giant charred sylvan. Marvellous. So, the bandits and the sylvans are fighting each other. That's lovely. I might just leave them to it. Okay. Do you know what? Actually, everybody stop. I don't want anybody running in, because this is the perfect opportunity for a fireball. There we go. Let's get all of them. Brilliant. Let's set the tree on fire. Although the tree's already charred. Do you think that makes it fire resistant? Who knows? Right, and actually, while that's going on, is there anything else I can throw in? Does Anders have fireball? No, he doesn't. What a terrible oversight on my part. Okay. Oh, Waking Nightmare. There we go. I keep forgetting about Waking Nightmare. I can put that in. That would cause no end of drama if you want to actually fire it. Constance. Apparently she did. Did you actually fire it? I didn't see you fire it. Okay, let's just assume she fired it, and then we'll just do a bit of shock in there as well, and then I'm going to let everybody run in at that point. Brilliant. Oh, Ogren's running in to tackle the trees single-handed. How brave you are, Ogren. Or stupid. Possibly stupid. Those two are, you know, very, closely related. Oh, actually, there's more bandits as well. Have we just accidentally stumbled into a second group of them? Oh my god, Ogren's nearly dead. Ogren, I need you to take all the health potions. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so Ogren's dead. That's a good start, innit? Right, okay, I'm going to try and petrify this tree. There we go. Now he's petrified. Let's see if we can punch him in the face. And we shattered him. Brilliant, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we've got a big scary bandit who I'm going to try and paralyse. And he resisted by paralyze. What an arsehole. What an arsehole. What kind of a cunt does he think he is, thinking he can resist my paralyze? Right, see if I can drain your life a little bit. Where the hell is everybody else? Are they all just, like, hiding? Where are you, Nathaniel? You're running around the back there. Anders is just hiding like a coward. See if I have suddenly become our close combat person now that Ogren's dead. Yeah, it's a good thing I've got all this constitution. Actually, how much constitution have I got now? Because I put another constitution boosting thing on, didn't I? 40. I have a base constitution of 13, boosted up to 40 with all of the stuff that I'm wearing. That is incredible. See, this is why you don't need to put points into constitution, guys. Especially as a mage. As a mage, you get so much constitution boosting stuff as a mage. Right. Let's put a death hex on the terrifying bandit, and then I want everybody attacking him, please. Just everybody, and then I'm gonna do... Oh, they stunned me. That's not very nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a little health potion, since we've got 50 billion of them. And then I'm gonna do a cone of gold. Which actually only throws one of them, that's unfortunate. See if I can shatter him, though. Can I shatter him? There we go. Right, okay. So, where the hell is Anders? Like, he's just hiding up here. Oh, apparently I got that Sylvan. Oh, there we go. Marvellous. And there's Nathaniel. Jesus Christ, I feel like we're not being sort of tactically sound at the moment. I'll take another health potion. For some reason, I'm really against taking health potions. I think it's because in the main game, like, especially early on, it's just like, you want to try and avoid using them as much as possible because you run out of them really quickly. And that mentality just stays with me. Like, I mean, we've got flipping over 100 lesser health potions. We've got 64 health potions, 63 greater health potions, and 16 potent health potions. Like, I mean, we're fine. I can afford to use them. But for some reason, I just don't. Right, is that it? Are we done? I think we're done. Okay. Yeah, wake up, Ogren. You missed all the fun. And then if we just let Anders put his cleansing aura on, that should heal Ogren's injury. Yes, there we go. Marvellous. And then Nathaniel, would you be so kind as to open that chest for me? And they had fine silks on them. So how many fine silks do I need? I've found 5 out of 9. Okay. 6 out of 9 make that. Okay, so I need to find 3 more. Brilliant. I'm assuming I just need to go around killing all the bandits. And speak of the devil, and so he shall appear. Okay, so if we want to get these two in a bit of a shock. And the Sylvan, I'm just gonna... Anders has got him in a crushing prison, I think, so I think I'm just gonna see if I can paralyze him a bit. Just keep him busy for as long as possible, really. Right, and this lot, oh, you stunned me. I hate it when people stun me. I think it's very unfair. Like, it's just, you know, it's an unfair tactic to be stunning me. God, there's flipping hundreds of them, isn't there? Right, we need to all focus our efforts. If we all attack, well, that one's nearly dead, so we'll all attack that one. And then we'll all attack this one. Just ignore the giant tree, we'll deal with him in a moment. Right, and then we all go after this one. The giant tree is actually going after Anders, which is a tiny bit concerning, but I'm going to let them all take a health potion. Because, you know, I'm kind like that. Yeah, that tree is really going after Anders. Right, okay, let's just... Oh, for flipping X's sake, man. Let's everybody attack the tree. And I'm going to see if I can incapacitate it somehow. Petrify. Petrify might be a good one. Anders, take yourself a health potion, please. Jesus Christ, Anders has died. I'm really out of practice, aren't I? I'm definitely really out of practice. Right, okay. There we go. We've got the giant tree down. I think there's just one bandit left. Well, actually, no, there's quite a few bandits. Quite a few. Also, Nathaniel's about to die. Jesus. Yeah, I am definitely out of practice with all of this. Because I'm sure I wasn't having this much trouble last time around. But, you know, that's what happens when you don't play the game in a while. Take a flippin' health potion, Nathaniel. Christ almighty. And just one left. Brilliant. Actually, I can see another one on the map, but I think that's part of a different group who are over there. But he's spotted us. He's spotted us and he's coming for us. Tell you what, we'll slap a death hex on him. And then we'll paralyze him. I'm throwing everything at this lad, everything. And then we'll just throw everything that we've got at him. Brilliant. Right. Is that it? Are we done? No, because there are more on my map. Right, okay, well. I think we can handle them without Anders. I mean, there's one. Also, there was a trap that I didn't see. Nathaniel! Trap ahead. Thanks, Nathaniel. Really, that was very, very useful. Is there another trap? Yeah, there's a trap there. Okay, well, we'll ignore that one. Right. Okay. That all of them? That everybody? Brilliant. Flipping heck, man. Go and get Anders. Oi, Anders, wake up, you lazy arsehole. Get up. Right. And his cleansing aura doesn't actually heal his own wounds, so we'll have to take an injury kit. There we go. I mean, you would think his cleansing aura would, you know, heal himself, wouldn't you? But it doesn't, apparently. Right, engraved statue. Let's have a look at you. Make a copy of the inscription. So, quest updated. Copy the inscriptions from the ancient statues. An anonymous chantry scholar is offering a reward for copies of missing verses. That must have been a chantry board quest or something like that. Right, so there's 8 statues I need to copy the inscriptions of. Brilliant. This whole thing is just a big fetch quest, really, isn't it? Ooh, there's a Darkspawn corpse over there. And a cocoon. Suggesting spiders. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to fight giant spiders as well.
As you say.
More fine silks. We must be near all of them now. Right, I need 2 more fine silks. I think I need 5 more statues. So... there's some more fine silks. I need 1 more fine silk. And... oh, giant tree. Hello, love. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Could just slap paralyze on you. And this is going to get you in a crushing prison. I think I might put a death hex on you as well, you know, just in case you're not hurting enough already. There we go. No giant tree is a match for us, my dear. And there's more fine silks. And I think that's it. Is it? Yes, okay. So I need to take that back to the Merchants Guild or whatever it was.
Out of my way. I need to get out of here.
Oh, hang on a minute. I was actually running up to a statue, but apparently the game has decided that I was running across a bridge. Brilliant. Okay, what's wrong?
No! No one can help me. I just need to get out of here.
Right, fine, but why? Who's after you?
The elf. She makes the trees come alive. All we wanted was some easy money from the caravans, but... make her help me. She's here. Gotta get away.
Another scavenger here to prey on the misfortunes of others? No, you are too well armed. Hear from me, then. You will not drive me from these forests. The Shems could not do it, the Darkspawn could not, and you will fare no better.
Okay, this is nice and creepy, isn't it? I always think Valana has a nice creepy... There's a real nice creepy vibe about Awakening that I very much enjoy. And in fact, about Dragon Age as a whole, all of the games, there's a sort of undertone of creepiness. Like, they're one step away from being horror games, aren't they? Yes. What do you know about the caravan attacks? Or should I just say I'm a Grey Warden? No, let's lead with caravan attacks, because that is why we're here.
The Shem merchants stole my sister. Their actions drove me to this. The caravans are only the beginning. I want Serani returned to me, or more will die. Deliver this message! Consider this a warning.
Okay, brilliant. I love that. That's brilliant. That's wonderful. Oh, that's such a dramatic entrance now. What I was actually doing was trying to get to that statue over there. The game just teleported me to a bridge instead. Okie dokie. So, that's that statue done. Let's head across the bridge and see what is awaiting us. I'm going to imagine lots of enchanted trees. Well, there's something. Oh, it's bandits. Floating bandits! Brilliant. My favourite type of bandit. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take out the archers first. Because they're the arseholes. Archers are flipping terrifying. Like, they are the ones who are going to absolutely kill you in this game. I know people like to go, oh, archers are rubbish in not Oblivion, Origins, but they're not. They're really not. They're actually quite terrifying. There we go. That's the archers down, and I think the others have pretty much taken care of those guys for me. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay. So these are bandits who are presumably fleeing the mad elf woman. Oh, bandits. Brilliant. Oh, flipping egg. Was that Anders that just put him in a crushing prison? Because, Jesus Christ, you were quick off the mark. Right, I'm going to throw in a bit of a fireball just to make his day even worse. And there's a tree. Of course there's a tree. I feel a bit bad for these bandits. Like, should we not just be letting them run? I mean, I know that they, you know, attack caravans and stuff like that, and they're terrible people and everything, but I mean, come on. They live in a rough world. I mean, this is like post-Blade. Okay. So So, head up here. We've got a Ferelden sword. A common Ferelden sword driven deep into the ground of... Hang on a minute, I couldn't read all of that. Of the camp. It looks as though it was planted here on purpose. Okay, okay. Blood, excellent.
Don't these Dalish elves travel in packs? What's with a tiny camp? And here, looks like there was a bit of a fight, but no bodies. Just all these weapons. Something smells here, Commander, and it isn't me.
So yeah, we've got shallow graves, presumably of the elves. Can I click on them?
As you say.
Small stone cairns make these graves, which appear to have been dug recently. Yes, so I'm going to assume that that's the elves. There's a dead knight. How interesting. There's a pile of Ferelden weaponry that has been dumped in the corner of the camp. Yeah, so all of this stuff has been planted to make it look like the bandits killed the elves, which is blatantly obvious to us, but Valana is blinded by grief and anger, and she thinks that the bandits did it, which of course they did not, because they had no reason to. They were just trying to make money from attacking the caravans. But then Valana attacked the caravans as well, didn't she? The bandits came here to attack the caravans, right? But then Valana thought that they had attacked her clan, so then she started attacking the caravans. I think that's what's happened, maybe. I'm not 100% certain. There's a scholar down there, apparently. Is it an alive scholar? No, of course it's not. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, he has a strange stone and a battered journal. I'm going to assume that has something to do with the stone circle. Right. Scholar's journal. Ordered roast boar at the inn. Love that stuff. I shared the meal with a weary old traveller newly arrived via the pilgrim's path. Told me that he stumbled upon an order structure of stones in the Wending wood. He showed me a souvenir, brought back one of the smaller stones that looked familiar somehow. He was at the inn again and sold me the stone. I'm heading to the Wending wood as soon as I find a caravan, although people seem wary of the place. Finally found a caravan. Nervous lot, though barely halted to let me out. Found the structure and spent a day studying it. Burned myself on the magical fire several times, but I think I figured it out. Must make a path of fire that connects all the stones in a single loop. Will attempt after I drive away whatever creature's making that rustling noise. Oh dear. Yes, okay. Must make a path of fire that connects all the stones in a single loop. I believe I didn't manage to do this last time either. But there is a granite deposit down there, which I need, so that's something. Yeah, granite deposit for old, what's his name? Voldrick, I think? Oh, hang on a minute, we've got Darkspawn. Oh, Darkspawn, that makes for a pleasant change. I haven't fought Darkspawn in a while, have I? Launch a fireball at them, and then that emissary. Oh, that emissary put me in a crushing prison. What a fucking arsehole. Also, Anders is apparently stuck on me. There we go, Anders. Right, Anders is going to heal me up. That's nice of him. Right, that bloody emissary. I'm going to flip and petrify him, the fucking cunt. Putting me in a fucking crushing prison. Who the hell does he think he is? Oh, and now he's healing himself just to really piss me off. Right, okay, I'm going to paralyse him. See what you can do when you're flipping paralysed, you flipping knobhead. I really take against being put in a crushing prison. Don't know if you can tell. Right, okay. I think everybody else has dealt with the rest of them while I was on my personal vendetta against this guy. Oh, and this is fun. We've got the Statue of War and the Statue of Peace.
Come here.
Okay, Saeed wants a word with us. Hello.
It has been a long time. I have forgotten my name, but I am a warrior. I am Avar. And I am cursed.
That is Saeed's voice, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Putting on a slight, either Scottish or Irish accent. I don't think he can decide which one, because he keeps kind of switching between them. Yes, so, or you're a demon possessing a statue, perhaps. An Avar barbarian, they've all been gone for centuries. What should I call you? I have no time for talking statues. Yes, what should I call you?
I care not what I am called. Seasons beyond counting, I was a man to be feared, a man of war. The Tevinter mages, they came here seeking easy prey, but they found me, my brother, my tribe. We broke their army at the Fort of 1,000 Vigils, then pursued the Magister.
Fort of 1,000 Vigils, yes, you mean Vigils Keep.
Perhaps. Time changes all things. We cornered the Magister here. Here we would sacrifice him to Uvola, the god of this wood. As his guards fell one by one, he struck my brother and I with liquid fire. So even as the Magister's body was torn apart, my brother and I watched from stone eyes.
Okay, right. So, anything I can do for you?
The Tevinter Magister that cursed my brother and I, he leads a mockery of life. Disturb the ashes nearby. Summon him. Kill him. Free me.
Stranger. No, come here.
Okay, and now the Statue of Peace wants to speak to me.
My brother called to you. Do not listen. The Magister's death will accomplish nothing.
Okay, right, so yes, tell me your side of things then.
My brother is consumed by rage. Over long years his anger grows. Anger will not free us. Revenge will not free us. I've used the long years to think, to pray to our gods.
Okay, and what do your gods say?
The gods hold their own counsel. There is no release, but with peace, serenity, we can sleep. I have slept many seasons with only my brother's anger to call me back. Show him the way. This does not have to be a torment.
Okay, so how do I convince him of that?
With reason or a silver tongue. He is the son of the father, a warrior born. With the long seasons, I have seen that violence often accomplishes naught. Teach him.
So I need to calm him down, convince him that he just needs to, like, you know, accept things the way they are, which you do sometimes. When you can't change something, you just have to accept it. Sometimes accepting things does make it a lot easier to, like, deal with. Right, okay.
The deed is not yet done.
Yes, your brother says the Magister's death won't free you.
My brother has grown weak. In truth, weakness was always in him. He was a thinker, a dreamer, not a warrior.
Yes, that's a very good point, actually. In 1,000 years, has nobody killed the Magister?
Twice before he has been struck down. Once very long ago. Once by an Alamari Dane.
Right, okay, so he's been killed before and you are still trapped.
You may be right. My soul calls out to smite he who cursed my brother and me.
Right, but the curse can't be lifted. So the only thing that you have to do, well, the only thing that you can do is make peace with it.
I will try. It will take time.
Okay, I mean, is that like success? I go back and talk to this guy?
You have calmed him. If it lasts, perhaps we can sleep and wake in a brighter future. Thank you.
I mean, it probably won't last, to be honest. Yes, are you really of our barbarians?
Does it matter? Before I sleep, let me whisper to you of lore of the earth, our secret herbs. May they help you, stranger. Good night.
Okay, so he's given me something. I don't know what he's given me. He's given me something. Yeah, he might have given me a recipe or something like that. I don't know. Right. So we've got a stone circle over here. We've got an engraved statue up there. We'll go and do that first. Okay, so if we turn move freely off, so everybody stays exactly where they are. Pop the missing stone in here. Right? Okay, so he said that we need, well, the journal said we need to make a ring of fire without, like, crossing the lines or something like that. does that mean just a ring on the outside or the whole thing? Because if I do that... Right, so that makes a line to there. And then if I do that... Okay. Hang on, try that again. Do that to there.
It shall be done.
Right, and then I can select these ones. Right, so that makes a line to there. Yes, I'm going to have to fill all of them in, aren't I? How the flippin' heck am I going to do that? So if I make a line to there. And then there.
I shall do it.
But that takes us down to there. I mean, we can complete the little one in the middle.
It shall be done.
Ah, but we can't, can we? Because if we do that... Oh. Right, so we need to engineer a situation in which we've got to this point and then we go up to there. And then we need to be able to, like, go all the way around to get back to there, but without crossing another line to come back down here. To then go across to there. Oh, fuck a monkey. Right, okay, so I've got us back to the beginning. Right, let's think about this logically. If we go to there to there, and then there, and then round to there, up to there, to there, to... Right, okay, let's try that. So we go there, to there, to there. I'll show you what I'm doing. It'll make sense. It'll make sense if I show you. So round here, and then up to there. You see, that's not going to work because we're going to have to get back to here. So we can't do that. Okay, okay. Right, if we go up to here, that's not going to work either because then we'll... Unless we go... Oh. Oh, how are we going to do this, man? Right, hang on. I just need to play about with it and see if anything sort of springs to mind. So we go up here. So our last move at this point needs to be from there to there to there. So if we go to here, do we want to then go to the outside or do we want to carry on the inside? Yeah, that's not going to work either though because I'm never going to be able to get both of these, am I? Because one of those would have to... Oh, flipping heck, man. Well, let's carry on anyway because we'll see how far we can get. Oh, I can't get to there. Why can I not get to there? I should be able to get to there. I don't understand why I can't get to there from there. Why can't I get to there? Like, my strategy would work brilliantly if it was going to let me get to there. Oh, fuck a monkey. Right, so if we go there, and then that's not going to work either, because even if we go up there, we then need to go, we can't then go to there. Do we need to complete all the lines? I mean, I'm just assuming that we need to complete all the lines, but I don't actually know for certain. Go down to there. Yeah, we're going to end up with all of these ones that we just can't do. Now we've definitely screwed it up because we can't even get like the outside line completed. Eventually we're going to get to a point where there's nowhere we can go. Yeah. I'm going to check the codex entry again if I can find it. Must make a path of fire that connects all the stones in a single loop. How? How, in the name of sanity, am I ever going to do that? Like, connect them all so that that one has to be connected to that one and that one? Oh. But it won't let me do that because, like, the moment... Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. If we undo all of this... Yeah, because, like, when you get to this point, it then won't let me go to that one. Which means, like, that bit can just never be completed. I'm so confused right now. Is it just that every stone has to be activated? They don't... Not that every line has to be, you know, set alight. Okay, working on the assumption that it's just every stone has to be activated, not every line has to be lit. We've got a bit closer, but we've still got to a point where if I go that way, there's then nowhere I can go. If I go that way, I can go down there, but then that leaves that stone. But I feel like we're so close, right? What if we go back? So, back, 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 back.
As you say.
And what if we went... What if we went over here? And then over here. And then here. 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 Oh my god, we might have done it. We might have done it. Have we done it? Have we done it? I don't think we've done it. So this is the, like, every stone has at this point been activated, hasn't it? Yeah, so it must be that we actually need to complete the... I don't see how you could ever do that, though, because, like, from this stone, I now can't go to this one, because this one's already been activated. Let's just double check, right? So that stone's been activated. That stone's been activated. That stone's been activated. That stone's been activated. All of the outside ones have been activated. That one, I think, has been activated. I think that's the starting one, actually. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, all these ones. All these stones have been activated, and yeah. I don't know, I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Okay, well, do you know what? We're going to leave this here. We're going to leave this flaming stone circle right there, and we're going to go off and do something more interesting. I might come back to it, I might come back to it. I think I said that about the one in the Wending Wood as well. Like, oh, we'll come back to it and figure it out. Yeah. It's not even a quest, is it? It's just a... Yeah, it's not even a quest, man. It's not even a quest. It's just a random codex entry that we found. Oh, and there's Ines, or Inez, or whatever her name is, that Wynne wanted us to find. Hello.
You're standing in my dirt.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just move. That dirt was specially prepared for my plants. I only have to find the seeds now. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure.
Yes, will you happen to be the botanist?
You've heard of me then? Read one of my books, have you?
No, just Wynne told me about you.
Wynne? What now? She's not going to try to get me to teach slack-jawed apprentices again, is she? She used to pester Uldred about his duty to the apprentices, when he just wanted to be left alone. No wonder he went crazy and tried to kill everyone.
Oh yes, that's right. Uldred was driven to blood magic because Wynne kept pestering him to teach people. Yes, okay. So, yes, the College of Magi is meeting and she wants you to go. Really, I should go as well because I'm a Circle Mage, but you know, I am also the Warden Commander of the Grey, so I suppose I have other responsibilities.
Uh-huh. So I have to drop everything and do what Wynne wants me to do. It's been some time since the college was called together. Why now? No, I can't go. Not yet. I'm not leaving till I get the seeds of the northern prickleweed. I've been here too long just to give up.
Okay, so I suppose if I find the seeds, will you go?
I suppose another pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. And if you actually succeed, I'm sure I could scrounge up some kind of reward. You're looking for the seeds of a northern prickleweed. The plant has broad, dark green leaves with thorny stems and is most commonly found growing on rocky ground. Go on now. If I'm going to be travelling, I'll need to make preparations.
Okay, fabulous. I just love running around forests doing random quests for old ladies. Oh, those are definitely trees who are about to attack me, aren't they? Yep, there we go. Ooh, you're the old one as well. Brilliant. Should we pop a bit of a paralysis on you? Oh, you resisted my paralysis. What a cunt. Death Hex? I don't think you resisted the Death Hex. What about Petrify? Petrify worked. Brilliant. Okay. Also, apparently, she is just going to stand and watch as we just, you know, get attacked by giant tree. No, it's alright, love. Don't feel the need to help or anything like that. It's absolutely fine. This guy's lumbering towards us a bit, isn't he? Let's see if we can get them in a bit of a cone of cold. Oh, he's coming right for me, this guy. Right for me. Stomped on me and everything. That's not very nice. Anders, could you do a bit of a group heal, please? I feel like we need it. I have a feeling that the old one is where we're going to get ancient sylvanwood from, which we need for somebody. Probably Wade, I imagine. Oh, there we go, and he keeled over. Brilliant. Heartwood, I'm assuming that that's what we need for, yes, probably Wade. It's usually Wade who wants stuff like that. Right, okay, I'm still missing 2 statues, and I need to find some prickleweed. So, go on a little bit of an expedition, because I think I've explored everywhere around here. Now, there was somewhere that I saw in the distance where there was Darkspawn, corpses and cocoons, which suggested spiders, and I have not yet fought any spiders, so let's go and see if we can find that place. Oh, actually the Magister's remains are over there. The Magister that guy wanted me to kill. I could go and kill the Magister, even though, you know, we said that we wouldn't, but I could go and do it anyway. I mean, I don't think it'll make any difference, will it? Oh, shrieks. Excellent. I haven't fought shrieks in a while. And they're attacking us from behind as well, are they? Yes, that is typical shriek tactics. There we go. That's them dealt with. Anders did die, unfortunately. That's twice Anders died now. Was Anders dying a lot? Previously, I can't actually remember, but I don't think he was. You need to take another injury kit there, my lad. Oh, Northern Prickleweed. There we go. It's literally like a stone's throw from where the woman is bloody well standing. Oh, and we got some ancient sylvan wood from an ancient sylvan. Ah, we need to find 3 more of those. Okay, brilliant. So yeah, I missed them on my first pass apparently, but there were some ancient sylvans there who tried to attack me. Brilliant. Right, drop this prickleweed off.
Marvellous. Look at them. Oh, magnificent. Such a smooth seed coat. Like onyx. You, my friend, are a worker of miracles. Here, I whipped up some herbal remedies for you, and a list of instructions so you can recreate them if you like. And now it's time for me to leave. Perhaps our paths will cross again at a later date. Good luck.
Marvellous. Right, so I need to find 3 more ancient sylvans and I need to find 2 more statues. I mean, I feel like I've explored this place pretty well, but apparently there's more that I have not discovered yet. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, there's charred silver. I don't need charred ones, I need ancient ones. Oh yeah, there's flipping chests over here and everything that I haven't looted yet. Flipping heck, this is a whole bloody area that I haven't even been to yet. Oh yeah, I didn't know that there was more of the map over here. Okay. Okay, so we've got a little cubby hole over here. There's an engraved statue and some other stuff. And then I've spotted the other statue over the other side. We go, that should be all of them. There we go, okay. Right, so now I just need to find 3 more ancient sylvans. I mean, you wouldn't think they would be too hard to find. Oh dear. This is a bit grim. Yeah, that's just a sort of corpse pit there. Brilliant. Oh, and an ancient sylvan, exactly what I was looking for. They go down so easily. I mean, I feel quite bad actually killing them because they are like, you know, ancient. I can see a blight wolf down there. Oh, there's all sorts in this part of the map, isn't there? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to launch a bit of a fireball at them. I'm probably going to catch myself in the blast. Yeah, never mind though. I have lots of constitution. And then I'm going to be kind and I'm going to put the fire out with a cone of cold. See how kind I am? There we go. Right, okay. There's Darkspawn corpses down there. Interesting. That makes it look like the Blight Wolves killed the Darkspawn, which would be an interesting turn of events. There's also blood. Oh, I do love a few bloodstains to follow, don't we? It just makes the place nice and extra creepy. There's a chest with nothing in it. That's brilliant. You get that sometimes in Origins. They'll have just a chest with absolutely nothing in it. Right, those Blight Wolves got me a level up. Brilliant, I do love a level up. Although I haven't said that, I have literally no space left on my taskbar. So, right, let's put into, I don't know, magic and willpower probably, and then dexterity. You can always do with a bit of extra dexterity, why not? We've got to the point where it's just like, it doesn't matter. And I've still not picked another specialisation for myself. Shall we make myself a spirit healer? That might be useful. Possibly. Although I've got Anders. But, you know. Also, oh, I can start putting... You see, I've maxed out Primal and Entropy now, so I can start putting into Spirit and Creation if I want. So I can give myself heal. Might be useful. Or I can give myself Group Heal. I think Group Heal would be more useful. Should we give myself... I'll tell you what, I'm going to take Potent Health Potion out with there, because I never use Potent Health Potion. And I'm going to put Group Heal in. And I'm going to pop it there, and we'll shove all of these Lyrium Potions up. There we go. Pop Group Heal there, right next to the Blood Magic, exactly where you want it. Right, okay. So, keep your eyes peeled for Ancient Sylvans. I can see a one over there. There we go. So now we only need one more, I think. Can we see any immediately? Because you do have to get quite close to them to activate them, that's the thing, so you could miss them. There's a one. There it is. I've literally seen it there, right there. Hello, Ancient Sylvan. You want to wake up? Wake up. Wake up, Ancient Sylvan. I can see you. I know. Oh, actually, there's 2 of them. Why are they not activating? That's weird. Maybe... I don't know, does Valana appear here at some point and that's when they're going to activate? That might actually genuinely be a thing. See if we can see any more, because there's more stuff down here that we need to go and get. Just keep your eyes peeled for those there. Actually, there's one there. There we go. There we go. Is it you? There we go. Oh, he's resisting all of my spells. He's not going to go down quite as easily as the other ones did. I mean, he's going down pretty easily, to be fair. Yeah, there we go. That is the last of the Ancient Sylvans. I feel terrible. I feel terrible killing these Ancient Sylvans for their wood, so that we can make fancy weapons. That, you know, that's a terrible thing to do, really, isn't it? But, you know. Oh, it's a militia survivor. Ah, it's your blood that I was meant to be following. Hang on, I need to find a way down to you. There we go. Yeah, so it's his blood. Hello, militia survivor.
Don't look. Don't look at me.
Okay, who are you, my love?
Olaf, my name. Came with friends to drive out away the elf, but the Darkspawn were too quick. We were ripped apart, biting claws and teeth from the darkness, and then I woke, flesh and bone and gristle under me, around me. Everyone dead. Dead, soft meat melting into the ground. I crawled away, came here. Can't stand to see it.
Okay, he's infected with the blight, isn't he? Right, yes, did you kill the elves?
No. Darkspawn came first. They slaughtered us, took our steel, brought it to the elven camp, tricked us, tricked the elf. Now, she thinks we are to blame. Hunts all in her rage while they watch.
So all these people died over a misunderstanding? Maker, that's horrible. We have to stop her. Tell her she's wrong. Do you think she's back at her camp? We could try looking for her there.
The Dark Ones are curious about you too. They watch you as well as her. Can you feel them?
I mean, in fairness, Anders, it would be horrible either way, because what Valana is doing is attacking merchant caravans because she thinks that bandits killed her sister and her people. Captured her sister and took her people. So, like, she's attacking people who, even if the bandits were the ones who killed the elves, she's killing people who have absolutely nothing to do with the bandits. So, you know, it's still horrible. Yes. Where did the Darkspawn come from?
Beneath, around, from shadows.
That's very, very helpful, thank you. Yes, and do you know anything about the elf sister?
Sister? I have a sister. Do I? Elf sister? No, we did not take her. Probably dead. Or eaten.
Okay, yes, so you are infected with the Darkspawn, and it's probably going to kill you if you're lucky.
Am already dead. Am already gone. Make an end. Please.
It's okie dokie, so, yes, okie dokie, I will do that for you, my darling. So I think the only other option would be to make him a Grey Warden, but, I don't know if he's maybe too far gone for that, he might be. Right, and you lot took your sweet time in showing up, didn't you? Jesus Christ, we've hardly seen any Darkspawn at all. And, right, let's all focus on the emissary. Because he's going to be the arsehole. So I'm going to try and petrify him, if that's at all possible. He's put Nathaniel in a crushing prison. Oh, has Anders put him in a crushing prison? I think he might have done. But I've also petrified him, so you can't really tell. Yeah, everybody just attack the emissary. And, oh, poor Nathaniel. Can you heal Nathaniel for me, please, my darling? Right. Then we want a bit of a cone of cold on the emissary, and we should just get him down. There we go. Right, now, if everybody could please focus... Actually, Nathaniel, I need you to take a health potion. And then if everybody could please focus on, the Alpha, who has also been put in a crushing prison by Anders. Excellent. Anders is an incredibly useful character, you know. He really is very good. And there we go. Okay. So that alpha didn't even have anything on him. That's really annoying. I hate when the alphas don't have anything on them, because thieves. You have like good stuff on them. Ooh, elven trinket. Oh dear, I'm going to assume that belongs to Alana's sister. Okay, so I think that's everything. I think we just need to now go back and see if we can find Valana and explain to her that she's a flippin' idiot who has been killing people for absolutely no reason. Oh, I thought this might be where she appeared, next to the Sylvans.
Why are you still here? I told you to stay away from me. I warned you. This place is not for you.
Yes, the humans didn't kidnap your sister. You're an absolute flipping idiot.
I know a human crime when I see it. I've experienced more than enough of them. You will pay for repeating their lies.
Okay, right, so, wild Sylvans, yeah. I mean, do you think she's sort of noticed how many of the flipping things I've killed while I've been running around? Like, I've killed quite a lot of them. Yeah, they're really, really not that difficult to take down, like, at all. Although they have got very close to killing Anders there. I've just, oh, it's wolves. It's wolves who are killing Anders. Oh, I didn't know there were going to be wolves, right. Yes, are you about to heal yourself? Excellent shout. And then I'm going to let you take a nice health bolus. There we go. Yeah, the wolves are a little bit more concerning, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to throw a bit of a waking nightmare on them. Whoops-a-daisies. Let's put it there. See if we can get them turning on each other or something. Yeah, that's helped. Right, okay. So did she, like, enchant the wolves to come and attack us? Because that's, like, really not cool. Like, the poor wolves probably just minded their own business, enjoying their lives. I mean, they're particularly labelled as enraged wolves, so it makes you think they should put some kind of, you know, charm on them to make them come and attack us. That's not cool. Don't drag the local wildlife into your own personal, you know, problems. Right, okay, is that it? Are we done? We are done. Brilliant. Right, let's go and chase the flipping woman down. Jesus Christ. Just explain to her, we just want to be friends. That's all we want. We just want to be friends. There's a chest and a madcap over there. Can I get to it somehow? Yeah, of course I can. Right, okay. See if we can go and speak to some sense into the mad elf lady. Where is she? There she is.
You will never take me alive.
Okay, yes. I am not going to kill you.
I will not go with you to some Shemlin magistrate. I won't bow to their rules.
I wasn't planning on that either. I just want to talk.
Talk.
Okay, yes. So, I know it sounds like hard to believe, but the Darkspawn were sort of like playing you off against each other.
What? The Darkspawn are mindless. It is not possible.
It is, because the weapons were planted by the Darkspawn.
I wondered why anyone would discard the weapons. But you say the Darkspawn planted them? That would mean the Darkspawn killed my people and took my sister.
Yes, actually, yes, I did find a trinket on a Darkspawn. That's a very good point, Constance. I had forgotten about that, but you are sharper than I am.
That is Sereni's. She would never willingly part with that. Our mother gave it to her before she died. Why would the Darkspawn do this?
Because they're, I don't know, lunatics. They make females into brood mothers. Yeah, let's not say that, right? Don't want to put that idea into our head. Let's just say I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
You have no reason to trust me, but let me come with you.
After you killed all of those people and attacked me. Yeah, see what she has to say to that.
I fell for the Darkspawn's deception, and I took lives. This is true. I see now that this was a mistake. I swear to you that if I get Serani back, I will leave this place for good.
I like that option. Just, oh, all right, come with me then. Like, Constance is so over this. Like, she's just so used to picking up, like, strays and misfits that she's just like, yeah, just come along. We'll have the mad elf lady. Why not?
Great. Another twitchy magic sort. Just what we need.
My name is Valana, if you care for such things. Do you know where the Darkspawn might dwell?
Yes, tunnels, most likely.
There is an abandoned mine some ways to the north of here. The tunnels run far into the earth. We will likely find the Darkspawn there.
And the door magically opened on its own. Oh my goodness. Right. Now this is difficult. I like Justice's pose, by the way. I just want to I like that hand on hip kind of vibe he's got going there. I enjoy that. Right. Yes, this is difficult because I want Anders with me, but that would give us 3 mages, which means we then only have room for either a warrior or a rogue. And to be honest, I would want a warrior because I need a close combat person, which I suppose, I mean, Sigrid could... Actually, yeah, Sigrid could be a close combat person because she kind of like doubles as warrior and rogue, but I can't remember whether she was actually any good. Because at the minute, sort of Anders, Oghren and Nathaniel are like my dream team. Although I think Sigrid was quite good. Because I was going to say we're going to have to like sacrifice our rogue and bring Oghren. Oh, but I wanted Oghren with me, didn't I? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I wanted Oghren with me because he's got that really cool line. Is it worth bringing Oghren along just because of one line? I mean... Okay, I want to bring Anders. Plus it would be weird that we just like dragged Sigrid along after she wasn't there to begin with. We just like sent word back to Vigil's Keep and it was like, actually, could you send Sigrid? We need her. No, do you know what? We don't really need a rogue. Because all that'll happen is there'll be a few chests that we can't open and that's not really that big of a deal, so we're going to bring Oghren. There we go. That'll be our dream team for this particular quest. Okie dokie. Oghren disapproves. Well, of course he... Right, for Lana, let's... what specializations do we want to give her? Oh, I don't flipping know. I don't really care at this point. Like, there's so little of the game left. I mean, Shapeshifter gives her Constitution, so we'll do that. Blood Magic gives her Constitution. Make her a Blood Mage? I will make her a Blood Mage. Why not? Why not, eh? And we can give her... Well, she doesn't need Herbalism because I'm a Herbalist. So we can give her all of this as much as we possibly can. Yeah, there we go. Do all that, and then we max out Keeper. Might as well. We give her Winter's Grasp because that's always useful, and Lightning and Shock are always useful. I think we want to give her Crushing Prison. Actually, we could probably have just made her into another Anders, couldn't we? And then we wouldn't need to bring Anders along. Do you know what? I like the idea of having 3 mages. That sounds cool. Okay, I'm going to give her Paralysis, and then see if I can get Waking Nightmare. And 2 left, 2 left. What do we want to go for? We'll get Cone of Cold going along. There we go. That seems fine to me. And Oghren, you can have some strength and a lot of... Actually, no, we're just going to pile into dexterity because he has too little dexterity for a warrior. Right. And then we'll give him, I don't know, Guardian's Shield. Sure, I don't even know what it does. Nor do I care. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, hang on a minute. I was about to do the outro, but there's an ogre come to greet us, so apparently we're going to take care of him first. Okay, well... let's go for a bit of a Paralyze. Petrify, same thing. And then we'll do Stone Fist. Anders, I want you to do... Hang on, you're not even close enough to see the flipping thing. I want you to do Crushing Prison. I want for Lana... Well, she's going to do Stone Fist first, good for her. And then I want her to do Crushing Prison on the Emissary. There we go. And then I want all of us to focus on the Ogre. Brilliant. Right, Ogre is down. Brilliant. I think, is the Emissary down? No, he's not. Right, I'm going to paralyze him so he can't do any harm. Oh, we're taking these guys down. Easy, man. Easy. Right, there we go. We'll just have a quick loot of all the corpses. Brilliant. Right, as I was about to say before I was so rudely interrupted, we are going to leave it there for today because I think we've done quite enough. Next time we will finish off the Wending Wood, and then, like, we're pretty much done. We'll probably just need to, like, finish up a few side quests and whatnot, and then we'll be heading into the final. So, yes, there will not be many parts of this left, and I promise there will not be as big a gap between them either. Like, it'll only be like a week. It'll only be like a week until the next part. So until then, I am going to leave you with... Oh, that's quite a big blood splatter. I don't want to leave you with a view of a blood splatter. What shall I leave you with? Okay, I am going to leave you with this beautiful, if slightly eerie, view of the Wending Wood. And I shall see you again next week. Next week, I promise. I, like, absolutely, hand on heart. Cross my heart, hope to die, pinky promise. All of it. Absolutely promise. Next week.